Imagine a world where every single word you speak, maybe even every thought you have, is being watched, scrutinized.
And potentially seen as a crime.
Exactly. A world where truth changes day by day, history gets rewritten, and, well, even falling in love is a rebellious act.
It's pretty grim, doesn't it?
It really does. And that's the chilling warning George Orwell gave us in 1984. It came out way back in 1949, believe it or not.
Yet it feels so immediate, so relevant now.
It really does. So for this deep dive, we're drawing on a detailed review of the novel. It gives us a great way to quickly get to the core of why this book still casts such a long shadow. Have you ever wondered, how language shapes thought? Or how surveillance really impacts our freedom?
Those are the big questions Orwell tackles.
Yeah. And you're the perfect person to help us connect these warnings from the past with what's happening today.
Well, that's the plan. Our mission here is really to unpack those powerful messages Orwell embedded in the story.
To help you get well-informed quickly about why 1984 hits so hard today.
Exactly. Especially, in our current digital age with all the political turbulence, the book's core idea, it's about a totalitarian regime.
Right.
One that wants absolute control over every single part of human life. So we'll look at the main character's struggle.
Winston Smith.
Yeah, Winston. And we'll look at the party's methods, which are, frankly, terrifying, but also ingenious.
And how these ideas, these words Orwell coined, have actually become part of our everyday language.
Okay, so let's step into that world. This oppressive place Orwell built.
We're following Winston Smith.
Yeah.
He seems like just a small cog in the machine, right?
Yeah.
A member of the party in Oceania.
Oceania, one of these huge superstates.
Right.
And everything's under the eye Big Brother, that omnipresent figure.
Guys watching. And the party controls, well, everything. The news, history books, the language people use.
Even what they think. It's total, all-encompassing.
So what are the tools they use? How do they maintain that grip?
Well, that's where it gets really unsettling. They have newspeak.
Ah, yes.
It's this restricted language designed specifically so that certain thoughts become, well, literally impossible to even form in your head.
Wow.
And then there's thought crime. Just thinking something against the party line. That's the ultimate sin.
And Winston's job, ironically, is at the Ministry of Truth.
Right, where he spends his days rewriting history, changing records so they always match whatever the party is saying now.
It's such a powerful illustration, isn't it? Controlling information isn't just spin. It's about controlling reality itself.
Past, present, and future. Absolutely. It shows how deep that control goes.
And that's where the real horror of this world starts to sink in. Because Winston, despite his job, despite the system...
He feels something's wrong.
Exactly. He secretly hates it. He has these rebellious thoughts, almost like an instinct against the party's rule.
And this quiet defiance starts to grow, doesn't it?
It does. Especially when he starts this forbidden affair with Julia, another party member.
They're looking for some kind of connection, some truth.
Yeah, a little bit of personal freedom in a world designed to just crush individuality. So what's Orwell telling us through their struggle? About us, about society?
Well, I mean, it's a terrifying picture of a society with absolutely no liberty. Totalitarianism, oppression, that's theme number one.
Summed up by that phrase.
Big Brother is watching you. Chilling, iconic. But it's not just the watching, the surveillance, it's the manipulation of truth, of history.
That constant rewriting.
Yeah. The party's power to just change facts calls into question the whole idea of objective truth, that slogan.
Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. It's a loop.
A terrifyingly effective one.
And you mentioned newspeak earlier, language as a tool of control. That feels so central. It's more than just censoring words, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's about how language doesn't just shape thought, it can actually limit it. The goal is to eliminate dissent before it can even be articulated.
To make it literally unthinkable.
Precisely. Orwell's insight there was profound. It wasn't just about banning words. It was about systematically removing the vocabulary you'd need for concepts like, say, freedom or justice.
So you can't even form the idea.
You can't. It's like intellectual suffocation. And beyond language, the book really dives deep into psychological manipulation, torture, even.
Room 101.
Room 101, yes, where you face your absolute worst fear. And seeing Winston eventually broken, his spirit crushed.
It's brutal.
It shows the horrifying lengths a regime will go to, not just for physical control, but for total mental domination.
Which really makes you think, doesn't it? What happens when a government doesn't just control what you do, but tries to control your mind, your soul, wipe out your individuality?
Yeah, it's the complete destruction of the self, of what makes us human.
And Winston, as a character, He represents that last spark, doesn't he? That sort of everyman resistance.
He does. His desperate search for truth, for some kind of personal freedom, makes him really relatable, even as his world just crumbles around him.
And Julia, she's different.
She is. Her rebellion is more, maybe, pragmatic. It's about personal pleasure, sensual freedom, a quieter pushback against the party's rigid rules rather than Winston's big ideological fight.
And then there's O'Brien, a terrifying figure.
Oh, absolutely. Complex, chilling. He really embodies the party's cold, calculated cruelty. He's smart, articulate.
But utterly brutal.
Yes, he perfectly mirrors the party's core beliefs.
And Orwell's writing style, it matches the world he built, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stark, clear.
Unflinching, yeah.
Yeah.
The descriptions of London gray, decaying, they create this sense of hopelessness that just amplifies all the themes.
But even with these really heavy themes, it's still gripping. You can't put it down.
That's a testament to his skill. Sharp narrative, deep psychological understanding.
So, stepping back a bit, the impact of 1984, it's huge. Literature, politics, culture.
Immense. Think about the terms that have entered our language just from this one book. Big Brother, obviously.
Doublethink.
Doublethink, yeah. Holding two contradictory beliefs at the same time and accepting both. And thought crime.
We use these words now, don't we, to talk about the real world.
We do. They're not just literary ideas anymore. People use them to describe mass surveillance or how information gets manipulated, certain political tactics.
It really shows Orwell's foresight.
It truly does. 1984 is, it's so much more than just a story. It's a massive political statement.
And that prescient warning we mentioned at the start, chillingly so.
Its relevance just seems to keep growing, doesn't it? As societies everywhere grapple with surveillance, misinformation, authoritarianism.
Think about those terms again. Big Brother, doublethink, thought crime. They're not just in the book. They give us a way to understand things happening right now around us.
Which is why it consistently gets rated so highly, right?
Yeah.
A masterpiece of dystopian fiction, still frighteningly relevant, still makes you think.
Definitely a 55 kind of book.
Now, it's true, some critics and some readers find it overwhelmingly bleak, grim.
It doesn't offer easy answers or comfort.
No comforting illusions at all. Its view of human resilience is pretty dark. But maybe that's part of its power?
That unwillingness to compromise.
Exactly. That uncompromising vision is maybe why it lasts, why it's so enduring. Which leads to a final thought, maybe.
Okay.
If Orwell offers no comfort, if the outlook is so bleak, what does that tell us about the need for vigilance? You know, the constant effort required from all of us.
To protect freedom and truth.
In any era, including right now, our own time. It implies that vigilance can never stop.
That's a powerful takeaway, a reminder of what's at stake.
Freedom, privacy, truth. The book forces you to remember how crucial they are, and maybe how fragile.
A sobering but essential message.